Do you want to know the beauty about sports? You're never fully satisfied. Whether your team goes winless or your team takes home the title, you'll always find something to be upset about. And that's why we are forever disappointed.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of FD Forever Disappointed. Today is Friday, April 9th. How we feeling, Mike?
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Woo! Friday's always the best day of the week. Doesn't matter if it's doesn't matter if it's like you got tests and stuff. Friday's still the best week for some reason, or the best day of the
Mm-hmm.
week. I want to open up the show by first saying R.I.P. to DMX.
A legend.
The man is one of the highest selling rappers of the 2000s. Straight bangers on bangers. So rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, the first thing I wanted to talk about in sports talk today was the Final Four. We didn't get a chance to talk about it last weekend.
Wait. You don't want to tell them? Well, I'll save the good news for you for the highs and lows. Actually,
So first of all, talk about the Final Four. Baylor whooped Houston's ass.
it wasn't even close.
It wasn't even a game, which which should have been a precursor to the final, I guess. But that the UCLA Gonzaga game was probably one of the best games I've watched this year.
One ending. What a game.
I was going for UCLA because if
I was
I
going for UCLA too.
I was going for UCLA because like I never think the undefeated team's gonna win it, and
Mm-hmm.
UCLA actually won me one of my bracket leagues because the guy I was going up against had Michigan in the final.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, screw it, I'm cheering for UCLA. And when they hit that layup to tie it, I was like, oh shit, let's go. I was in Chicago and I was jumping on the bed in my hotel room, and then I see this dude pull up from like just in front of half court, and he shot it and he made it, and I literally just fell back onto the bed. I go, no way, he just hit that shot. Jalen Suggs, bro. My God, what a shot.
I kind of had a feeling. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you really? Nah, dude, I had nothing. I saw him shoot it and I was like, if this goes in, that'll be I literally said to myself, like, if this goes in, that'll be wild. And then it went in and I was like, oh.
Hmm. That's a
I
tough
like
way to lose, man.
Oh, so tough. They played that game so well too.
Mm-hmm.
They were the first team, obviously other than Baylor to give UCLA an actual challenge, or to give Gonzaga an actual challenge.
They they beat your predicted Bama squad.
I know, bastards. Bama lost that game because Bama shot 11 for 33 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
The I like that little comment that Suggs had after the game when they asked him why he jumped on the table. He said,
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to jump on the table like Kobe and D Wade." And then D Wade responded to him on Twitter and was like, "Dude,
I jumped on my table.
he goes, I jumped on my kitchen table when you hit that shot." So I guess
Mm-hmm.
the greats like to jump on tables.
Yeah. We'll
That's
see if Suggs is gonna be a great though in the NBA.
it was a great shot though.
It was.
But yeah, and
Which
then
one's no? I was gonna say which one's a better shot, that one or Villanova? But Villanova was to win the title. So.
yeah, that's the only. Me and PJ were saying that if that shot was to win the championship, it'd probably be the best shot in NCAA history. But I think since Villanova was in the championship and it was to win the championship, I think that's the better shot.
Mm-hmm.
Me and PJ also said that if they had been down like by like one or two when he hit that shot, it would have been crazier. But it was tied, so he just kind of put it up.
Yeah.
Which like obviously it doesn't matter. He still made the shot, but like I feel like if they were down, that would have been even crazier.
Mm-hmm. A lot more on the line there.
Yeah, and then so then the championship obviously ended up being Baylor and Gonzaga, and Baylor controlled that game from the opening tip off to the end of the game. Like it was never even close. I was watching that game and I was watching Baylor play defense, and I was literally like talking to my dad and I was like, it looks like they're playing defense with six guys out there. They were so good at switching and like recovering and getting back to their man that like honestly every time a Gonzaga player got the ball, it looked like he was double teamed, and then I'm like, okay, somebody's open, but nobody would be open.
That's good. Defense wins championships.
Yeah, no, and Baylor just absolutely like the Gonzaga could not get any offensive momentum going whatsoever. Jalen Suggs getting 2 fouls in the first like 3 minutes doesn't help either.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Drew Timmy, like he's really good. I want to preface this by saying he's really good, but he got shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Nemhard didn't play like especially like crazy or anything. Like nobody for Gonzaga had like a crazy game, and I think that coupled with the fact that Baylor's probably the best defensive team in the league, it led to Baylor just destroying them. Just completely.
They were going to play in the regular season too at some point.
They were.
And COVID stopped them.
Yeah, Baylor just completely owned that game from the beginning to the end. It was I mean it was a really well fought season. I told somebody else like it's so sad. Like you go 30-0 all the way up until the last game of the season and that's how it ends. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that was like when Duke went up to the Final Four versus.
Was it Duke or was it Kentucky?
It was Duke. I think it was Jahlil Okafor's Duke team.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And they lost to Frank Kaminsky in Wisconsin in the Final Four.
No, I'm pretty sure that was Kentucky. I'm pretty sure
Kentucky with AD won.
Yeah, but Kentucky was the team that was undefeated and they lost to Wisconsin. I don't think it was Duke, was it? I could be wrong.
No, it was Kentucky and then Duke won in the championship.
Yeah, Duke won that year. Kentucky was the undefeated team and then they lost.
Yeah,
to Frank
that's right.
Kaminsky. I think it's been since like 1950 something since an undefeated team won it all.
Mm-hmm.
There's been like 4 or 5 teams who've gotten to like the Final Four or the championship undefeated and lost. Just goes to show you kids always bet against the undefeated team. Eventually they're gonna lose.
Gonzaga still no respect for me.
Yeah, I feel bad for Mark Few. I think he has the most wins of like NCAA coaches without a championship or something like that.
Because you play in the West Coast Conference.
That's what I'm saying. Is because you don't play anybody all year, and then you get to the tournament, and you get your ass kicked.
Yeah. They're better teams.
Yeah, I mean they did. They're out of conference schedule this year was actually pretty crazy if you look at it. I think the fact that they didn't play Baylor actually ended up biting them in the ass, but it's not their fault.
No. They can blame it on COVID.
You could blame anything on COVID if you try hard enough.
Yeah.
The other thing that has been very big this week, it's opening weekend of baseball, or opening week, I guess. I actually got to go to an opening day game. I went to the Cubs versus Pirates game in Chicago. It's awesome. Come on, it was a good game. Michael's just a Cub hater.
I'm a St. Louis fan. There's a difference.
You're a Cub hater. I think that what's it called? The Wrigley, in my opinion, is the second best park in baseball. I'm biased towards Fenway, but I've been to 2 games at Wrigley now in my lifetime and 3 at Fenway, and both stadiums are just absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. True. St. Louis is 5-2 on the season.
I think the Braves are like 2-3, 2-4 maybe.
It's still early on, but
yeah. No, the Braves. Of course, I was laughing because for the entire first series, I think the Braves scored 1 run, and they didn't win a game. And then the first game of the second series, they score 7 runs and still lose. And I'm like, Jesus, there's no winning. Baseball is so frustrating if you actually follow it because you're just like you know how good players are, and then like when they don't play as well as they're supposed to, you're just like, why?
I just also want to say that Michael Conforto,
he's a sly dog.
He cheated.
This is baseball, Michael. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
And that umpire is an idiot.
That was a terrible call. It didn't even hit him. It hit the pad.
No,
it grazed the pad that he had that gives him 2 extra inches on his elbow. And then he also leaned in about 3 inches.
Yeah. Waller was in the strike zone.
Yeah, that was the worst part. Is it was actually a strike.
Yeah.
I was always told that like leaning in is illegal. Like even in Little League, it's like I was like, hey, can I lean in and just go to first? No, you can't. You're not allowed to do that. And there it is. Michael Conforto doing it in an MLB baseball game.
Rat bastard.
I saw a tweet. It was Howie from the Benchwarmers when he gets hit, and it goes, "I'm gonna tell my grandkids that this is Michael Conforto."
Yeah, I saw that too.
That was funny. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's big brain. Honestly, they won the game,
Yeah.
but
I mean, it was bases loaded with one out anyway, so you still had to get you would have to get him Conforto out and then get someone else out.
I agree. But he just chicken winged it.
He leaned into it.
But yeah, so baseball is officially upon us. Also the other thing that happens around this time of year, right after March Madness, is all the NFL draft buzz starts to heat up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. They have Zach Wilson going too. You saw that?
I did not see that.
Yeah, apparently they have Zach Wilson projected to go 2, and Schefter thinks that the 49ers are gonna take Mac Jones at 3.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't agree. I necessarily don't agree with that. I mean,
Joey
Trevor
just hates
Lawrence.
Mac Jones.
No, it's not that. I honestly, even Zach Wilson, like Trevor Lawrence is the obvious first pick, right? We can agree.
No,
We can agree on that.
I still don't think how you can draft a player that's only playing at second overall when he's only played one game in a season.
I agree. So, but was Zach Wilson's the guy from BYU?
Oh yeah, that's Trey Lance. Never mind.
Trey Lance is the guy. I don't even know where he's projected to go, like top 15, I think. But right now they have Zach Wilson 2, Mac Jones 3. But I think I'm taking Justin Fields before both of them.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Ohio State quarterbacks, Joey.
I get that. I do, but I don't know how I feel about a guy who plays in the Mountain West.
No, that's true.
I
Isn't what's this? Where Josh Allen in Montana State, or no, I don't remember. Wyoming. I am off today.
is Wyoming
in it?
Are they in the Mountain West? They might be.
Let's search it up.
I got it. I'm looking it up right now. I think you may be right because they're not in the Big Ten.
No.
They're in the Mountain West.
There you go. Look at Josh Allen.
Okay. Point made. I'm sold on Zach Wilson now. That's a lie. No, I just think that Justin Fields is fast. He's tall enough to play in the NFL, and he's got a good arm. That's all I'm saying. Honestly, I'm happy. I would rather him not get drafted by the Jets because the Jets are an absolute dumpster fire of an organization.
Yeah.
Any team who is willing to hire Adam Gase should fire their entire front office.
He should just fire the GM automatically.
Yeah, if you're the GM and somebody comes in and says, "Hey, boss, I think we should hire Adam Gase as our head coach," that guy's fired on the spot. Pack up your stuff and go home.
Yeah, I'd be like, you know what? I like your thinking. How about you get the fuck out of here?
How about you get the fuck on out and you just keep walking and walk all the way home. Next, anybody else got any other ideas? This is exactly how I trade it. Oh, God, Adam Gase is so bad, and the Jets are even worse. So I hope they take Zach Wilson. Honestly, I do think Justin Fields is better than Mac Jones, but I can understand. I could at least understand taking Mac Jones because he's the more pro style quarterback, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And he's coming off a crazy season.
Yeah.
I think personally that Kyle Trask is the second best quarterback in this draft, but nobody else is going to agree with me on that. So I am biased and I'll just bury that away until he, starts on an NFL team and everybody can come and apologize to me. Jerry Jones has been talking like he's going to trade up to draft Kyle Pitts.
Well, he may have to. It all depends what the Dolphins do.
Where are the Dolphins at 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently the Falcons have been putting their 4th pick up for grabs.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
So if somebody really, really wants Kyle Pitts, then they would if they took that 4th pick, they'd almost be guaranteed to get him if they wanted him.
Yeah.
Other than that,
the Dolphins traded from 3rd to 12th and then back to 6th.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's a good move because it kind of, they got some stuff which was good. And they didn't give away as much as they got, and they didn't really need that top 3 pick. So it kind of works out pretty well for them.
Yeah.
Honestly, if Kyle Pitts is there at 6 and they don't take him, I think that's a bad call.
I mean, if they draft if Jamar Chase is still there, Devontae Smith is still there, I'd understand it.
You think so? You take them over Pitts?
Because the Dolphins have Gesicki right now. I mean, I know Gesicki isn't like the top tight end of the league, but he was their best. He was their best receiver last year.
Yeah, but Kyle Pitts can play on the outside like a wide receiver. He doesn't have to play tight end. They can still play Gesicki at tight end.
That's true. I don't know. I'm not Gase, and I'm not the GM, so.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I think he's gonna go top 5. I think somebody's gonna snatch him up before it's too late because of his measurables and his ability to catch the ball. I do think that even though the season that Devontae Smith had last year, I still think Jamar Chase will be the first receiver taken.
Probably.
Which I don't really understand, but I think that's what's gonna happen. I guess it's because he's just bigger.
Yeah. He also caught 20 touchdowns this season before.
That's true. That's another one who didn't play a lot this year.
Who?
Jamar Chase. Didn't he?
No, he sat out the entire season.
Was it? I thought he played like 1 or 2 games, maybe.
I thought he sat out the entire season. Even then, he at least didn't touch 2 games.
Yeah, I think he had gotten injured or like he had like tweaked something like 2 games in, and he just decided to opt out.
Yeah, well, that was his choice. No, he's still projected to go top 10.
I agree. Yeah, he's really good. Other than that, the NBA is kind of heating up. I don't know. What are we halfway through the season yet?
Yeah, we passed All-Star break.
Yeah, but the All-Star break was at a weird point this year, I thought.
They only played 72 games this season.
Yeah, that's true. The Heat are like
usually April's like playoff. Usually end of April's when playoffs start.
I can't remember. The Heat won the other day, so I don't know if they're in 4th place now or in 6th. Because the difference between 4th and 6th place is like a half game.
Yeah, we beat the Lakers last night.
Yeah, I saw that. Depot got hurt though, which sucks. They think he's okay, but nobody on Twitter wants to give me an update.
I know.
That's all I've been waiting for. I've literally been refreshing Twitter trying to see what happened to him because he was having such a good game.
Okay, we are 6.
Are we still a half game behind whoever's in front of us?
Conference. Well, from Charlotte to Miami, from 4, 5, and 6, they're all 9 games back. The difference is that Charlotte has a 520 winning percentage, and us and the Hawks have a 519.
Okay, that's why. Okay, yeah, we were a half game behind the Hawks and Charlotte going into that Lakers game.
Yeah, we now have the same record as the Hawks, and the Hornets have 1 less win, but they have 1 less loss.
Oh, okay, makes sense. All right, yeah. Then we got time to move up. Then if we can get 4 or 5, I'll be very happy.
Yeah, as long as we have to do the fucking playing tournament.
I think that's only for 7, 8, and 9, right?
7 through 10.
7 through 10.
Which I don't know why the 7 seed would be in there too.
I mean, I guess I think it's like teams within a certain like range of 8th place.
Yeah, I have no idea exactly how it fully works.
I think it's like if you're like within 2 games of 8th place, then you have to play something like that.
Yeah, I can't fully remember.
Other than that, the only other thing we had on the list today for sports talk is the Masters. I'll just give you a quick update. Justin Rose is in the lead at 7 under. They're playing today. Today's Friday, so today's the 2nd day of the tournament. The guy that I picked to win it all is currently 2 over. So, boo.
Joey's bad at picking teams players.
I just picked the number 1 golfer in the world. I'm sorry.
Who is it? Who'd you pick?
Dustin Johnson.
Oh. Wait, who'd you say was in the lead right now?
Justin Rose. As long as it's not DeChambeau. Brooks, I didn't see him anywhere near the leaderboard either. He's hurt though. I'm surprised he's even playing. Brooks
Wait, what?
is Brooks is in 64th place.
Damn.
Yeah, he's at 6 over. He just needs to withdraw. As long as
Speaking of that,
Bryson DeChambeau doesn't win, I'm good
why not DeChambeau?
because I don't like him.
Was that the guy that had that whole ball placement situation?
I don't remember. He just it's not a like you could when if you watch golf and you see him like on the course, he's just not a nice guy. He's kind of he's kind of cocky, kind of arrogant. It's annoying.
Like a Shooter McGavin type?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah, he's like I just find him annoying. I know all the guys on part of my take hate him too.
Yeah, they do.
So I've taken part of that into my hatred. But yeah, that so the lead right now is seven under for Justin Rose, but there are at least 4 people within 2 strokes. So it's looking to be a good tournament.
Yeah.
That is the only update I had on the Masters. So we can go ahead and jump over to Player of the Week. I'll let you go first.
My honorable mention was from last week, which is John Cena for performing CPR and saving the life of someone.
Michael is the biggest John Cena hater in the world, but he picks him as an honorable mention.
I don't hate him. I'm just not a fan of his acting.
Hater.
And not wrestling acting. I'm talking about like movie acting.
Hater.
No, I'm not hating. But my actual player of the week is White Sox rookie catcher Yerman Mercedes, who is batting so far 15 through opening weekend, 15 for 28, which is a 5.36 average, which, yes, it's still early. But he's also had 2 home runs and 7 RBIs. And I think he started off like 7.
He started off 9 for 9, I thought.
He started off 9 for 9 at one point.
He broke the MLB record for most consecutive hits to start a career.
Yeah. So he is my player of the week.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. My player of the week is also a baseball player. I'm giving mine to Pablo Sandoval. Let me paint a picture here for you. The Panda was signed this year to the Braves minor league AAA team, and he had a clause in his contract that if he made the starting roster by All-Star break, he'd get $1 million. So he actually made the opening day roster, and he has had only 4 at bats in like 6 games, I think it is. He's only had 4 at bats, but he's 2 for 4, so he's batting .500, and both of those hits are home runs, and they've won both the games he's pinch hit a home run in.
Interesting. So I guess the game plan is just to pinch hit him every game.
Exactly. So that is why he doesn't have, the quantity of stats, but he has the quality of stats.
Yeah.
So the Panda gets player of the week for me.
Good choice.
We were laughing when they signed him. My dad called me and goes, "Why are we signing Pablo Sandoval?" And I go, "Because he can still hit, Dad." And I go, "And he could probably play third." And he goes, "He couldn't play third if you put a box of donuts on third base." And I was like, "Dad, don't disrespect the Panda." And then when I saw he hit 2 home runs, I called him and I go, "Oh, you're not talking shit now, are you?"
And what did he say?
He was like, "He still can't field." And I go, "It doesn't matter. He's hitting home runs. That's what he's here for."
Yeah.
That's why
he's only coming in to pinch hit.
Literally. All he should be doing in practice is taking swings.
He's like the kicker in football practice.
Yeah, pretty much. Run and take swings.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I said, the Panda gets player of the week. We'll go ahead and go on over to highs and lows. I'll stick with it. Lows. Next week, or I guess the week coming up, is the start of finals week for me. So boo. I got a finance test coming up on Wednesday.
Next week already?
Yeah, I got a finance test on Wednesday, and then I have 2 more finals the next week.
Okay. Damn, so it's not finals week, it's finals weeks.
Yeah. They don't give us all our finals on the same week, which I think I actually appreciate, but yeah, I got to do relatively good on finance, and then my other 3 classes I'm doing like really well in. I just have to like lock down good grades, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other low is both the Braves and the Red Sox are sucking it up to start the season. But like Michael said, it's early, so I'm slightly optimistic. But baseball is very aggravating to me. And then my third low is Depot. Depot got hurt in the Lakers game. We already said that. Nobody has said anything about the injury, but they don't think it's too bad. He walked to the locker room on his own power and shit like that. So I think it's just like a strain or a tweak. He cannot be hurt. The team plays so well when he's there. When he went out, he had like 18 points and 5 steals, I think, like something like that.
He was very active last
And it was like midway through the third quarter. So
Yeah.
you can already tell he's making not only our defense better, he's making our team better. So hopefully he's good to go in a couple weeks.
Yeah, he was very active.
Highs. My taxes have officially been filed, so stimmy money coming in soon.
Nice.
I'm very excited to have money. I'm not broke at the moment, but I'm like at that point where you're like, you're gonna be broke soon, so you're not spending as much money as you were 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
The other high was I got vaccinated today. Got the first shot of the Pfizer. I don't know why that's a high, but I didn't feel like putting it in as a low. It didn't hurt. I don't feel anything yet. We'll see what happens.
You will for the second one, probably.
Yeah, the second one you definitely have a higher percentage of getting like symptoms. I don't feel anything yet, but I also got it 4.5 hours ago, so we'll see what happens.
Which shoulder did you get it in?
Left. I'm a righty. I need use of my right arm for anything that could come down, like a flag football game or something like that.
Your first softball?
No, we actually lost. We're not going to the playoffs in softball. It's very sad.
Oh, the appeal didn't work?
The appeal did not work. Apparently we filed it too late, even though we filed it like 2 days after our last game. So very sad. Hopefully we can get on it again next year. I think they do it twice a year too. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
And then my last high was my Chicago trip was awesome. I ate a shit ton of good food. I drank a bunch of alcohol, and I got to see Nick, which was the best part of the whole trip.
Nice.
Yeah, I still don't like cities. Chicago. The only city I like is Boston. I've been to New York. I've been to Chicago. I've been to LA. I've been to Miami. Obviously, I don't like cities. I'm a suburbs guy.
Makes sense.
But yeah, those are my highs and lows. Chicago was awesome.
Interesting. Nice though. At least you had a good time. I thought you were actually visiting campus too.
No. Nobody's like allowed on Notre Dame's campus right now.
Mm.
I have a newfound respect for deep dish pizza.
Nice.
Yeah. But with that said, go ahead, Mikey.
Really good, Joey.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I still like traditional pizza better, but that was really good. Like deep dish pizza was really good.
Better than I was gonna say, was it better than New York?
No, but I've been eating New York style since I was like 3, so it's not fair.
That's true. Let me go grab a little brownie, and I will come back real quick. All right. So my lows, the Panthers have been on a little skid lately.
Bastards.
I can't remember how many it is that we've lost.
They go on these streaks. They like win 3 games, lose 2 games, win 4 games, lose 3 games. It's weird. It's very weird.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact number, but it's been a while since I think we've seen a win. You mentioned it. Oladipo's hurt, so that is a low, and it also was an injury that happened on his own. So those tend to be the more severe ones. So
yeah, and it was on the same leg that he had hamstring surgery on.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also scary. All of this is scary.
Not good news right now. My final low is going to be sports betting in Florida. Now,
I forgot that was a part of it. Go ahead.
I've never been one to. Well, I've only made one gamble, and that was at work with someone, and that was he's a Raiders fan, so I bet that the Dolphins will beat them, and I won $40 out of it. So I'm undefeated as a gambler.
As a sports bettor.
So I said, let me put my winning streak to the test. and let me just make like a little bet. I don't want to do like an everyday type gambling situation, but I just want to make a little bet, like a $5 bet, and see what pays out. I wasn't gonna do no like $5 bet that can pay out to like $40. I was like, no. I
That's
want something that
pointless.
I was like, I want something that brings home good money. So I checked DraftKings, and for and I look at the MVP odds for the NBA, and Jimmy Butler on DraftKings is at plus 2,500. So I say, let me see what a $5 bet looks like, and the payout comes to like $1,200.
It's like 12.50
Okay?
or something like that.
Yeah, 12.50, something like that. A shit ton of money for only $5, and I'm like, easy. Even if he loses, all right, $5, who cares? Like if you can't afford a $5 bet, like you have problems. It's not like one of those like guys people betting $200 for a $4,000 return. So I showed Joey, and Joey's like, all right, we can split that half. I'll throw a five.
But throw an extra fiver on top of it.
Yeah. So then it comes out to like
$2,500.
$2,500, and you just like split it between two. So I was like, all right. I was about to make the bet, and since I don't gamble, I don't know the rules. I thought that gambling had been passed in all states, but it is still illegal in Florida to bet through U.S. companies.
It's illegal to bet on sports in Florida, I'm pretty sure.
You can do online companies that are like based off in like foreign countries.
Ah,
Like so I had to text my friend, and then like he was telling me he uses like one that's like based in Puerto Rico,
makes sense.
but it is legal because it's their own it's their own completely different laws over there in that
It
company because it's Puerto Rico.
makes sense. Yeah, so Michael then called me to tell me that that it had not passed, and he was asking me why there was no sports betting or online sports betting in Florida. And I proceeded to explain to him about a conversation that me, PJ, and my sister had about the Seminole tribe in Florida. Basically, how it works here in Florida is that if you want to pass legislation without and you don't have the approval or the backing, so to speak, of the Seminole tribe, it's basically not going to happen. Especially when it comes to gambling and betting and stuff like that, because they control. I'm pretty sure that that Native American tribes control 9 of the 10 major casinos in the state of Florida, and I'm pretty sure the Seminoles have 7 of those 9.
Damn it.
Yeah, so that's why Michael and me can't win $2,500 when Jimmy Butler wins the MVP.
I know.
So Michael's pissed.
They better call soon and decide to get fixed together, so that I can make a one little bet.
Just
But
one.
anyway, those are my lows. To the highs, today lands every other Friday, so that means today is payday. So
Boom.
that is always a for sure high every other week. My next one, I finally got a haircut after like a month or so.
Oh yeah, join the club. It took me 13 months to get a haircut.
I got tired of it. I was hating it, and then I finally got a haircut, so I feel better now. I had 2 highs in here, but I'll talk about them later. And my last high is that, as of today, we will be on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we're still gonna post these obviously to Spotify and Apple Podcasts and stuff like that, but we're also going to start a YouTube channel and post the videos so you guys can see us.
You guys can put a face to a name.
But yeah, we will tweet out the information once the page is officially set up. We're currently in the process of setting it up.
And for those who don't know who's who, I'm Michael, and
I'm
the
Joey.
man on the screen is Joey.
The one wearing the Raiders hoodie is me.
And the one with the Sigma Nu flag in the back is Michael.
There you go.
That was the news I was gonna say earlier before we started, but I said I can wait.
Oh yeah. That's good job holding restraint, Michael.
Yeah.
You finished your highs, right?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
I have one more, but that's gonna go into our next segment.
Okay, so then you go ahead and let them know. Go. You've been waiting all episode to tell them.
So for those who are either new or forgot, we did our segment "Know It or Blow It," back when March Madness started, and instead of our typical 3 trivia question, we decided to do a bracket to see who would pose as the winner and get the most picks correctly. And I have won this time. And we couldn't remember if we were tied or if I had a 1 game lead up on Joey. But now we for sure know that I at least have a 1 game lead up on Joey.
I finally tied it, and the scoreboards have now tilted towards Michael's favor once again. I want to say that I blame all of this on poor free throw shooting, superior Baylor defense, and UCLA. That's it. That is all.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little glimmer of hope there is that I won my other bracket, so I feel a little bit better about myself. But Michael kicked my ass. He not only predicted the championship correctly, but he also picked a winner. I gotta give him credit.
I did. Joey had his little Super Bowl fun, and now I had my March Madness fun.
Yeah, that Super Bowl shit was
And
crazy.
I'm glad I changed up my picks.
Yeah, Michael changed. Well, we both did actually. We both changed some picks like 3 hours before the brackets locked.
I originally had mine as Michigan beating Ohio State. I said I kind of don't want a Big Ten matchup. Let me see what I can do around here, and I ended up switching it to Baylor beating Gonzaga.
Yeah, I switched some early games that would have done me very well. I know that. There were like a couple, I think, round of 32 game or round of 64 games that I switched like right before the brackets locked. Let me see if I can take a look here. Okay, yes. I had originally picked UCLA to win that first game, and I switched that game.
Damn.
And then I also picked where was it? It was a really obvious one. Oh, I had originally picked Oregon State to beat Tennessee, and I switched that game too.
I picked
and I switched both games for the worse.
Joey had like a 2 game lead on me, like through like the first 2.
Yeah, rounds. and then the Sweet 16 kicked the crap out of me.
Yeah, and then Alabama lost in the Elite Eight.
Yeah, I had Alabama.
Alabama lost in the Elite Eight, and that was Joey's last team, so he couldn't get more points. And at that moment, me and Joey were tied. So Joey needed Gonzaga to lose.
I needed Baylor both Gonzaga and Baylor to lose. And when he told me that, I was like, I lost.
But by the time Gonzaga had played, Baylor had won. So even if UCLA won, it didn't matter at that point.
Well, it was a similar thing. I had a 1-game lead on PJ in our other bracket, and he needed UCLA to win. Or he needed Michigan to beat UCLA. I'm sorry. He needed Michigan to beat UCLA in order to tie it. And I told him, I go, oh, you have it then. I was like, oh, you're going to win then. Because I had run out of teams at that point. And I went to sleep. And I woke up the next day, and he goes, did you see who won last night? And I look at my phone, and it says UCLA shocks Michigan. I go, no way.
Damn.
He was pissed.
Damn. Well, thank you to Baylor for helping me reclaim the throne.
It's all right. I'll be back in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Oh, I also remembered another low.
Go ahead.
That the picture frame broke.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you that. So Michael and Matthew got me here. I'll hold it up since we're posting this. When I graduated high school, they decided to get me this picture printed out, and it came in a very nice little frame. So on my 21st birthday, we hung the frame up on the wall so everybody could see my humble beginnings as a Gator fan. And one way or another, somehow, some way, during the whole partying of my 21st birthday, the picture frame fell and shattered. But we still have the picture.
Yeah. But that was a low. It just hit me in the head.
That picture lasted 3 years. I'm honestly surprised.
I mean, it's still lasting. The frame lasted 3 years, but the picture itself is lasting.
That's true. The frame lasted 3 years.
Yeah. I mean, I still have the picture on my phone, so even if that picture...
I think I have that picture on my phone.
Yeah. Even if that picture tears up physically, it's still lasting forever.
It's in the cloud.
Yeah.
But yes, Michael is currently the leader in Know It or Blow It. It's either 6-5 or 5-4. One of the two. I don't know. He's winning. That's all I know.
Yep. The champ is back on top.
Yeah, the champ is back.
I took a 3-game lead, then Joey tied it. and then
Michael blew a 3-1 lead.
yeah, but I'm back up on top.
So that being said, the last segment we had for you guys today was college talk. We haven't done this one in a while. We'd like to give you guys a little update on our semesters. And I had 3 weeks left, but they're gonna be done by the next time I can blink. So I thought
it's really flying by.
it really is this semester, especially. I think it's just that it's leading up to like summer, and we're both excited to like go home and relax for a little bit.
Yeah.
But do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Um, how did the order go? I went first, and you went first, and I went first. You can go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Um, so college talk. I love this segment. Basically, let's think about it. This week coming up, I have.
We're finally legal. We can say that.
Yes, we are finally. We have reached our junior year of college, where boys become men. I don't know. Where you're allowed to legally buy alcohol. It's pretty much it. Now, and tobacco products if you're into that sort of thing. So I have a finance exam coming up this Wednesday, and then I have 2 finals the next week, and then I'll be done, headed home before April ends. I think I'm going home like the 24th or 5th maybe. But this semester's been it's been hard at times and then like really easy at times. It's been like one of those semesters that kind of like goes up and down, like the humps almost. It's like I'll have like 2 weeks of just like nothing or like minimal work, and then like 2 weeks of like screw you, here's everything you need to do and know by this date. So the semester, Michael's right. The semester is definitely flown. This is probably, I would say, one of the fastest semesters I've been a part of.
Yeah.
My 2 of my 3 roommates are graduating this semester and will be gone. PJ is graduating and headed off to med school somewhere. I don't think he's made a decision yet. And Cam is graduating and headed off to PT school, physical therapy for those of you that don't understand, to at UCF. So I will be losing 2 roommates. I still have Steven, which is good. But it sucks. Those 2 guys have actually been my 2 roommates for 2 years now. I've been with PJ for 3 years, and I've been with PJ and Cam for 2.
Yeah.
My mom asked me the other day, she's like, "Oh, how's Cam?" And I'm like, "I think he knows it's coming to an end because we've been hanging out a lot lately." And she was like, "Oh, that's so sad." And I'm like, "No, it's cool. I think like we're both like ready for it at this point." But it's definitely gonna suck next year. It's gonna be weird next year without the 2 of them around.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you still stay in contact with Cam.
Yeah, for sure. No, I already he was showing me the place he got in UCF. And I was like, "Oh, cool! I can come to Orlando and visit." And he was like, "Yeah, bro, whenever you want." I was like, "Yes."
There you go.
But yeah, I got vaccinated through school today. I said that before, but all the COVID tests and vaccination that I've done have been through UF, so that's pretty cool. They've been pretty good about like rolling everything out to like the students and stuff. What else? What else is going on in college? I went out on a Tuesday this week.
Nice.
I feel like a degenerate, but I think that's what you're supposed to do when you get older. Yeah, I went out on a Tuesday. It was a lot of fun. We went to a baseball game we went to the Florida baseball game on Tuesday at like 5. And one of me and Steven's friends actually ended up getting the save. And we were out at the bars right after. I had like 4 beers at the stadium, and we were out at the bars. And Steven's like, "Oh, Franco's coming." And I'm like, "Franco's coming? That dude's not tired. He just won us a baseball game." And he's like, "No, he said he's coming out." And I was like, "Perfect." So we actually got to go out with the guy who got us the save. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
But yeah, other than that, I'm just trying to get through these next 3 weeks and get back home. I have an internship for the summer, which I'm very excited about. And,
you did end up getting it?
I did end up getting it.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm very excited. That's why I have to go back earlier than I probably would have, because I have to be there for a meeting at the end of April.
True.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So I'll go ahead and toss it over to you there, Mikey.
All right. Well, usually on a regular school year that's not COVID, Joey would start school the week before I do, or 2 weeks before I do.
Mm-hmm.
I would finish a week before Joey does, a week or two before Joey does. But I still have 1 month left.
I have one thing to say. Sorry, I just got this update from Bleacher Report. Oladipo will miss 4 games with the knee and will not accompany them on the West Coast trip, and that's all it says.
Damn it.
Sad. Pain.
Yeah. Damn it.
Go ahead.
Damn. Fuck. Anyway, just as I was saying, usually Joey starts school a week or two before I do. Yet I still finished a week or two before Joey does.
I don't really understand it, and it's starting to piss me off.
Private school, Joey. We do whatever we want.
Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
But this year I finished after Joey, so I
Yeah,
still have a
you
month
also
left.
started like a month after me.
That's also true. Yeah.
Yeah. 3-month
Yeah.
3-month winter break over here.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's today, the 9th? So yeah, like next month, this day will be like move out weekend. So, but the semester's closing. My exercise class, I gave my final exercise presentation on Wednesday, and it went good. I got a 14 out of 15 on it. So I'm done with having to present exercises, and I will probably call out sick the day that they have to do in the pool. I will call out sick just because I'm not getting in that water. It's too cold for me. Joey knows.
Yeah, we don't do cold water.
No, that water's too cold for me. I don't care if it's spring already. What else? Still working strong. We actually have tomorrow for our rec department. We're doing like a tournament thing almost. It's like almost like a Pro Bowl day, or for like the NFL, where like we have like people can make their own teams of like 3 to 4 people, and they do like a 40-yard dash, a throwing distance competition, a throwing accuracy competition, a hands contest, and like almost like a little like cone drill type thing. So I have to work that all day tomorrow, but hopefully.
But you get paid for it.
I do. Hopefully, I get enough guys that I can actually play. Like I can make my own team.
Cool. That should be pretty cool.
It seems fun. But anyway, we're still working. I still get to drive the golf cart with
with 3.5 tires.
With 3.5 tires, because one of the tires has a nail in it. I told Joey yesterday. I sent him a video. I had to ride through the rocks yesterday to go to the basketball courts, and I was kind of nervous because I thought with all the rocks the tire was gonna pop on me or something. But it didn't. But anyway, that golf cart's still fun to drive around. As soon as I get on the grass, I just like put the pedal all the way down for like a couple seconds. I have the timing perfectly though. Like I can know when to stop, and it'll just slow down into it without me having a break. And finally, housing application started, or it opened up the other day, and I was able to reserve and move into an apartment for next school year with me, Matthew, Alec, and one of the other brothers. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. I've been to those on-campus apartments. They're pretty nice. So I'm happy for you guys. You're out of the dorms.
Yeah, I've been living in this building freshman, sophomore, and now junior year.
How is it like? So there's 4 of you living there. Does everybody have their own bathroom, or is there like 1 or 2?
There's 2 bathrooms. So it's like
Okay.
you walk in, and there's a room to your right, room to your left, and they share a bathroom. Then there's
Okay.
a kitchen and living room, and on the other side it's 2 more rooms, and they share a bathroom.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
It's better than communal washrooms, Michael.
No, that's true. I hate it. And actually, yesterday there was a roach in the communal bathroom.
Are you still gonna wear showers? Or are you still gonna wear sandals in the shower?
Hell no.
All right, that's what I thought.
Fuck that. It's literally just with me and Matthew sharing that shower, right? Yeah, that's fine.
I was gonna say Matthew's probably gonna be the one you share the shower with. Might as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I won't care.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
dude. I'm happy. I'm gonna have to visit next year and check it out.
The first couple weeks might be a little difficult with having to learn how to actually cook now
Oh
instead of
yeah,
eating
I
instead
could
of eating
help.
at roast and dinners and stuff.
You know how to cook though. You know what to do. You got it. Somewhat.
Yeah.
Well, you're still gonna be on the meal plan though, right?
Yeah, but the meal plan I chose is like 100 swipes in the calf and then like $400 flex.
Ooh, yeah. So you're gonna have to learn how to cook.
Yeah.
Make easy stuff. Mac and cheese, pasta, like grilled cheese sandwiches, shit like that.
Oh yeah, mac and cheese and pasta and grilled cheese I know how to do.
Yeah, I'm saying like the easy, like if you make easy stuff, it's not that hard.
Yeah. No, I'm not no complicated chef out here,
You're not like me.
but no, I mean I can make chicken parmesan, so
But
at
make a
least know how
chicken
to do
parm
that.
before I could walk, Michael.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. That sounds cool though. Like I said, I definitely have to come check it out.
I'm excited for it. We're all the way in the back too, so no one
Ah,
has.
by the woods.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
we're by the woods.
Oh, cool. We're gonna have to take a trip to the woods again.
Probably the river over there is nice. It's also dirty water.
Um, well, if you do, you have anything else to add there, Michael?
For college talk, no, not really.
Cool. All right, then I think we can go ahead and call it an episode.
Yeah.
Um, any final messages to the people at home? I want to give one. Seminole Tribe, screw you guys. I want online sports betting.
Yeah, I want to bet $5. Hopefully win 1,200. But wear your masks if you can. Get vaccinated.
Everybody should be able to get vaccinated. It's free.
I'm not. Well, I'm not going to tell them what to do, but I will.
That's true. If you don't care, get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Like if you're indifferent about it, just do it. That's what I did. Everybody that I live with like has it, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll go get it.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you guys are just as disappointed in the Seminole Tribe as we are,
If not more.
and we appreciate you guys tuning in. And look out for our tweets and Instagram posts about the new YouTube page.
Yeah.
All right, see you later, guys.
Take care.